Magic is printing Gaeas Cradle into Standard. Well, kind of. Today we got the fifth and final of the Planet Lands reveal. These are planet lands that aren't legendary, but they kind of feel like legendary lands. Let's talk about all 5 of them. This is a Vendo Waking Haven. It's a planet land. It's mythic rare. It enters tapped, adds green. It has station, which means you can tap another creature you control, put charge counters equal to that creature's power on this planet, station only as a sorcery. Now, once this thing has 12 charge counters on it, you can green and tap it to add green for each creature you control. They definitely feel like they underpowered these lands, like they're cool. The fact that this doesn't just automatically tap to add for every single creature you control, that you even have to tap green and tap it once you activate this, feels like maybe they tested it the other way and it was too good. I'm not really sure, but I don't think stationing up to 12 charge counters is going to be that hard on these lands, and this is just a land that enters tapped, and it isn't legendary. You can have multiples. Second on the list, and probably the one that I think is most powerful, is Uros Titanic God Core. Uros is a blue tap land, they all have the same stats, right? They need 12 charge counters. One for blue and a tap, adds blue for each artifact you control. This feels a lot more abusable. This feels a lot easier to accomplish, in my opinion. It's just easier to get a lot of artifacts out really quickly, and it does feel like there are really big artifacts, like we talked about Phyrexian Soul Gorger and some other ones that I think are going to be able to accomplish this for you. I think this card might actually be really good. In the black slot here, we have Cissuri Secundi Void Altar. This doesn't reference Phyrexian Tower, while green and blue reference Galarian Academy and Gaeas Cradle, legendary lands from Urza Saga. This one for black, 1 and a tap. You can pay 2 life, sacrifice a creature, draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power, activate only as a sorcery. This seems like more just like incidentally good, right? Like, I think the thing to keep in mind with these lands is all that you're losing here is the fact that these come into play tapped. They actually are just lands. As soon as they untap and you can play multiples in a deck, they just exist. And so I think there's like a lot of value here. The first 2 are more powerful to me, but this is still good. Adagia windswept Bastion is the white one. This doesn't reference Sarah's Sanctum. White, 3 tap, create a token that's a copy of target artifact or enchantment you control, except it's legendary, activate only as a sorcery. This feels pretty powerful. This feels like it could be insanely powerful, especially if you're playing like a really good creature that you have some trick to be able to, station this thing up quickly, and then immediately you're able to copy that really good creature that you used. That seems pretty powerful to me. Just like we talked about with the blue one, there are plenty of big artifact creatures you could use to station this, and I think the art's also really cool. And finally, we have Cavaron Memorial World. This one is red 1, tap, sacrifice a land, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token, then creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain haste until end of turn. I think this or the black one are the weakest, probably, though it's a little bit hard to say. I think they all have a place, and again, just all you're doing is playing a tap land. Now you have upside for the rest of the game, so especially because you can just tap a 3/3 a few times over the course of a few turns to turn these things on. But that's what we have. That's all 5 of them. Let me know below in the comments, what do you think is the best one? What do you think is the worst one? I don't know. I don't know what to expect out of these guys.